Now we talk about what is XRP. XRP is not controlled by government. It's like a private company. So XRP never for retail. And so government need to have give the license. So Google planning to ban of the crypto wallet from the app store unless they have a founder license here. So they have doing around the AML and KYC requirement. I keep it talking about the things. If using wallet, skip a KYC or AML compliance, there's good chance it's going to the vanish license. The same story exchange, is some exchange actually black and it's not doing KYC AML. So if you got assets sitting there in the platform, don't be surprised if they disappear along with the exchange. So looking at a major bottleneck is the crypto is talking about the 99% potential disappear. Regulation really kicking. And this is early days. It's still XRP is still very early days. So but it's already starting to happen. But let's skip the preview and leading the way next few months. So you gotta to protect your crypto. Grab a cold wallet, store, and everything there. I always tell people, if you are not serious, listen, go with ledgers. Personally, use both wallet. What exactly the reason? So Ripple isn't just knocking on the door anymore. They are sitting right inside to control the move of the global finance. So I stumbled across the trade and the jaw literally dropped. We are talking about the partnership. I just flipped entirely game. So Ripple and Ethernet is just shook hand with the just shook hand, and honestly, this is kind of move make you go, holy crap! So actually happened. With Ethernet, they are basically your golden tickets. Ethernet is basically your golden tickets into the SWIFT territory. Ethernet is the golden ticket SWIFT territory. So SWIFT, right? It's ancient clunky system. It's running global payment forever. So Ethernet is just handed Ripple the key to the kingdom. So we are talking about directly access SWIFT ISO 2022. SWIFT ISO 2022 is Geddes. Over 800 banks in the and the central bank isn't some side or door. So this is working through the front of entrance. It's like from the entrance. You on the place, but wait. They have literally woven DTO. So fabricate payment safe. So Ethernet payment safe. It's now powered Ripple tech. And I mean those are painful 3-5 days SWIFT transfer. They just got a nuke. So instantly settlement Ethernet. So the older system looked like sending messages by the carrier pigeon. And here's where my mind gets wrong is Ripple isn't just playing the payment sandbox anymore. They are in big league now. Rubbing shoulder CBDC. Rubbing shoulder with CBDC architect. Whispering in the policymaker ears, hanging out with World Economic Forum, Power Lunch. They are not just adapting the future finance. They are writing the damn blueprint. This isn't maybe someday story anymore. It's remember when everyone used to say one day Ripple might replace the SWIFT. Well, surprise, it's not coming, it's here. So now it's like a Ripple will replace SWIFT. A lossy route, so where entirely change all the history, all the banking system. We talk about Ripple. Perfect. So train didn't just leave the station. It's already halfway destination. So BNY Mellon is just signed up with the open EDM add-on investment managers, custodian, and the tokenized Treasury bill in U.S. Treasury fund. So we're watching also certified DEFI shake hand is real time. But hold on, what else open idiot and the planning around with? So lots of change. Who gonna lose money? Which bank will lose money? Which bank will? They must be have a record. This must be have the trace. Okay, even a system where it change. I know because when I promote internet and with my eyes, after 2000, like maybe 9, okay, or 21 years, yeah. I see my witness with the Euro system. Yeah, Euro system, you see. It's my witness. I'm the witness with Euro. Because before that, before 2009, global finance system only $1. And maybe European, especially European Union, no. So everything they had planned for early days, see? And will entirely change the global scale, global financial scale, So it's very serious now. So because I'm doing the finance system and I was power attorney in Franklin Templeton, and after I signed agreement with some of the European very important government bank, and everything is sweet, So that's how important the moment. Yeah. But at that moment, I was make many people rich. It's not myself, because I didn't know what's going on with the whole picture. It's very important you see the whole picture, then part. So I am a witness with the people get the riches because the Euro system. Okay. That's how especially I promote internet in 1995. So all the power sweep, I just see the part of, but of course my major role is a coordinator with a different level of government. So I have most important work for making things happen, but the rest of don't protect me because they do you know what's this? Those are lawmaker, those are everything system is very complicated, especially tax, IRS, internal revenue service, IRS, and tax, IRS and the entire government, federal government system, Federal Reserve Bank, and connect with World Bank and all IMF, International Monetary Fund. So CBDC. So everything is like associated, this kind of thing. So BNY Mellon signed with the open investment managers firm. So custodian and tokenize the Treasury bill. The U.S. Treasury fund are watching certified DEFI shake hand. You see, it's like a Wi-Fi, But this is DEFI, DeFi. So shake hand, real time. So who else open add-on planning around? So Ripple now is cooking. It's a open Eden taking the U.S. Treasury bill and tokenize straight onto the XRP ledgers. So tokenize them. So XRP is like a ledger platform only, But how loads of Trump administration, those of his relative involved, this is big problem. Now we want to discover this. Who gonna major player with this XRP? Because XRP will be ledger, XRP ledger. So here, the brain should start tinkling, and you have got this tokenized bill. Whatever you see there is treasury bond, treasury, the system. Now everything disappear, becomes the XRP ledgers. So those transform, who is get a benefit? Do you know? Nobody know. This is not transparency, you see. They still, hand in hand, underground. Underground. So it's not a transparency, okay? Or something is lawmaker, they know very well, but they don't want to tell you, however. And here is where the brain should start tingling, okay? So actually, and now XRP still not got approval by the government, under the government. That's under the government. So this is very, very interesting moment. So do we want to take a risk with this? Yes. You cannot put the whole eggs in one bucket. So maybe you test some of the, but it's not gonna spend the 270 trillion for XRP. The moment, it's not still in the time. So I disagree. I have to be fully regulated, and we know who is the major player in XRP. I know. And guess what make the whole dance possible? So XRP inside from the pompous really got me thinking about if the Ripple was never actually little guy fighting against the big bad U.S. government. But what is they working with the whole time? What they were working with the whole time? All the lawsuit drama. We don't believe any media, because now they control the media. Now major player, now XRP also control the media. You see. So those are media, those are things, it's like of course those are the whole David versus narrative. Goliath narrative was just blind theater. Let the Ripple quietly build the financial infrastructure. Ripple will build. They have planned to build new financial infrastructures, flying under the radar. Flying under the radar at home. So honestly, makes totally sense when think about why everyone watch this post-legal battle with SEC. SEC now, we have to watch how to transaction this kind of thing, because we cannot, because SEC is make decision all the stock, regulate, foreigner stock and all IPO, it's very important. So that's why connect to the SEC. So was Ripple actually doing the behind the scene in SEC now? They went completed global bidding the payment. So everywhere except the US, right? From the start, the technology was clearly built a big institution. It's not a crypto lobbyist. It's it's we talk about the taking over all the global finance system. It's serious. So we are talking about the near zero fee instant settlement. So ISO compliance before anyone even required ISO, you see. So wasn't some of scrappy garbage scrappy garage stuff is trying to disrupt things. It was serious infrastructure designed to actually replace the suite. I don't understand. Okay, so how you gonna completely replace the suite? Suite is just with banking language. You know what I mean? Without those banking languages, I don't know how it's working. So it's also very headache now. For me. And the suite language, we just starting the banking language, but now you want to change another language, so it's very serious now. So that's why also Senator, Congress, they keep quiet. They like a show off. They don't show off because they bribery by those big hand, behind the scene. You see, especially global those Congress, world government, and they go to the World Economic Forum. Okay, so even the iPhone, those are big player. Google, those are however. So those are, it's very messed up. It's very bad. Those are banking system messed up with those high tech. Especially Elon Musk, those Elon Musk want to control. You see, those are monopoly. Elon Musk want to control NASA, and use his man, and he already hold on those satellite, Starlink, X Space, and also the media, and then he want to control also those financial system, XRP, you see, and those are cryptocurrency. Originally, his money is cryptocurrency, but all the crypto is, the money, all the big player is disappear. So, no trace. Okay, so now we see how Federal Reserve replace SWIFT and just compete. Look at what they are partnered with Federal Reserve pilot program, central bank in place of important Palo， 就是那个蒙地内哥国 Montenegro major payment corridor. So now they try to in the Bhutan, Bhutan. So Federal Reserve pilot program, central bank in place like a Bhutan, Montenegro major payment corridor. Throughout the Middle East, in Asia, connection, defense link bank, like a BNY Mellon. That is not the profile. Some of the large fintech also because Euro, design, fintech after Euro 2009, that's government every time, the one president coming is entirely change the international payment, global payment. Every time it's very volatile people, people have to pay for this kind of bullshit, Come a new president and they change the entirely finance scheme, finance system, they become financial scheme. So it's very headache. Every time I read another new incoming. Never gonna stop. Oh my God. Can we just stand the universal standard? We need to follow the universal standard. I'm tired with this, I'm very tired with this reading those of bullshit, They just, they just send us, they change the, they change the soup. They not change the medicine, okay? when you I hate this word, that's why. Because everyone want to grab the power, but they don't want to take a responsibility people life. They stolen everything. Those of XRP, they were stolen everything, take over everything, and especially retirement plan. You see how serious. And was last year was Treasury Department. Those of corrupt Treasury Department is theater, and Ireland. Okay, those are crypto. They take over, and Coinbase and Solana, Ripple. This headache. They have like a distribution. Those of they have no universal standard now, so people don't know who gonna follow. And especially federal reserve banking system is secrecy. Also, Swiss bank was secrecy, and the blockchain also secrecy. It's not a secret exposure. It's a spy program only. They are not secrecy. They have nothing. The only code number. Okay, the same as Swift. It's tactic. They create loads of bullshit. And nobody can follow because they change, and a different person. Every 4 years comes a new Treasury Department to change, and they take stolen money. Another, now I want to find I want a global, justice. Those of 30 years, 40 years, who stolen from those of, when euro, US dollar was IMF major, player, and then euro currency. So I want to check who those politicians. Some politicians already gone in the heaven now. They already dead. In my life, lots of president, Taiwan president, lots of corruption presidents died. Many people are died already. So their policy was okay. Now how many presidents they change global? How many presidents? And then how many Congress? They stagnate all the policy, not working for the people. That's why, because they stole the money from the people, tax dollar, and disappear. We need to catch those Treasury Department who responsible, and federal government, Iron Greenspan, they have responsible. We have to take them accountable. You see, maybe they are dying, already. So, however, then come now is new generation again. Never gonna finish. Oh my God, that's terrible, Oh, the crazy, So really running away methodically, so lay the groundwork, eventually bring those of rare back home. Classic control opposition, make your guy look like a victim. Yeah, they are not victim. They are major player. They are major crime. Why he's actually executing, like Google. When I promote internet, no Google, no this bullshit. You know what I mean? But Google is like they are supercomputer. They are data center now in the world. That's why they build data center. But we need to regulate those Google, those Amazon, those Facebook, Metaverse, Instagram. That's why we need to regulate. Also, NVIDIA, Microsoft. Okay, that's a measure we need to do now, and also those payment system. When the time is right, flip the script. Reveal the technology was essentially government, because now they talk about the quantum finance system is about XRP, those kind of things, Ripple, quantum, and quantum is you cannot escape Google, those high tech, also IBM, iPhone, those bullshit, So the technology essential, the government plan is all along. So that's the point. So the rare already built everywhere. So we are going to do is look Rust Ripple stablecoin. Ripple stablecoin pilot is totally U.S. compliant design. Specially institution custodian. And straight into the XRP ledger. So once they switch, so become the domestic bridge asset. While XRP handle the global settlement, so the secrecy make the perfect sense. If people knew from the day one, the US was quietly building the foundation of blockchain-based reserve system, there would have been massive pushback. The way easy to make it look like some scrappy private company fighting for the freedom them to admit the state, rebuilding the dollar's rest and the real time. We can see that as I'm witness, because I signed agreement, okay, in Europe. See, all the bank is start from me, when change the euro, USC, and I don't know behind, okay, forgive me, I don't know the behind, but I signed all the banking agreement, okay, and so that's why all my passport have to certify by the American embassy, but the American embassy also bullshit. they have brainless. I cannot tell this because behind the logo, have operate is behind. Nobody look and fighting the freedom. So now we still in suffering because those of whole picture still hiding. But we need to explore those, transparency, those of bullshit, The dollar real time. But here's what's get really interesting is the DNA protocol, which apparently US link with the GMO big data. Yeah, you see, the GMO data project build right on the XRP ledgers. So think about it. Actually, ledger is iDiscovery, but the XRP stolen ledger, that's how they did. Okay, ledger is one program. I know, it's safe, but they stole the XRP stolen ledger. So how they did to this is kind of thing, Think about it. This rare can move the money. They can move any asset, including the biological data. And tokenized DNA basically means controlling, not just finance, your identity, personal, and your social IRS taxpayer number, tax ID, SEC, stock, everything associated. Your life, so that's why Trump, announced every newborn baby have to buy the cryptocurrency. You see, that's his regulate behind. Of course, behind is big player. Those of hedge fund manager. You know what I mean? Those are big corporate high tech. Yeah, they are collusion together with the Congress. Okay. And my blowing is the Ripple build global. So they change the game all the time. And like a Trump where Trump will be the king of the United States forever, you know what I mean? And Ripple build a global rails under the whole opposition cover the story. So US quietly make sure everything domestically compatible. Then tokenization, you cannot escape the blockchain or Blackstorm or something, behind it. Behind lots of hedge fund manager, you know what I mean? So they got big player, also banking, however, international banking, however. The real world asset actually identity control. The whole power structure shift from the traditional banking system straight to the XRP ledger. But XRP ledger, we don't know, those are, behind who. So that's why Trump appointing those, the Treasury Department is major, they want to everything crypto, becomes crypto, Bitcoin, XRP. That's how they're operating now. Hey, from my eyes, no secret, because I know everything, okay? God gave me the talent for this. I can see through your plan, your strategies, and I can tell you what is work, what is not working, okay? Global scheme. Ripple, basically U.S. government blockchain division. And the lawsuit was pure theater. The global expansion always the real mission. And the ledger is I know very well, but XRP stole another ledger, okay? Oh my God. A ledger even not government approval. Like a new digital constitution. The timeline from the 2025 to 2022 to 2025 readers. So perfectly. Now that everything basically in place was worldwide, definitely feel like we are approaching the goal time. I don't need to go to the World Economic Forum because every time I see their report in internet, so I don't need to even attend to the World Economic Forum, and I can know what is going on. Okay. Even I don't need to go physically to attend the World Bank, World Bank conference, because I always connect with the World Bank. Those are, those are very important topic online meeting. That's why. That's very important. You need to have a daily work, like a diary, You need to working every time. And you will see the whole picture, what's going on. It's just not a part of it. You need to see whole picture, what's going on with those, our world government, what's doing. It's crazy. They were already talking about it because we want to see how the Trump, the son, he owned the XRP now. See? Those are big players behind the scene. They control the U.S. government, the money, even retirement, everything, and even XRP will control the army. Army, and it replaced USAID. The reason, you know what I mean? Whole change the U.S. government. So we cannot just see part of it. We see the whole picture. Who take over? Trump family, behind the Trump family, okay? Those are players. Those are most of the richest man in the world, and including his family member, okay? His daughter-in-law, his son, everything, It's more serious than Pelosi or Biden, Biden is corrupt. But at least people know everything about they did. But now Trump is entirely changed because this is his second term, his last chance, okay? So we're going to see how corrupt this, who hold on the XRP, the asset. Now XRP maybe just below $20, but they want to manipulate price. Terrible, So seem like everything put on the pause. It's timing, in just the right time. So we want to expose everything about this world finance system. You are absolutely right. XRP is always designed to the financial institution, not the everyday retail investor. Ripple entirely business model resolved around the world. So that's why XRP It's, the Trump, the son, shouldn't involve Ripple behind, but behind they involved totally. Even oil, even the gold business, they entirely all, they control everything, okay? Institutions have to integrate the layer system directly. We cannot let this happen. Those are, few people, those are few oligarch people to take over our money. I am not allow this to happen. Directly ledgers to use the Ripple. Because, when I signed the agreement with European Bank, and they betray me, and those of money is become, those are stock, European stock, my customer, they stole my money, becomes richest man in the world. See, we cannot let those of Microsoft, those of Nvidia, stolen our money. Okay, the protocol just wasn't built with the interface with the regular consumer business. It doesn't even control retail price. So BNP actually control this in their own documentations, starting for Fred, especially those Fiat, starting from Nixon, Fiat exposure, starting from Nixon created this, and behind, of course, people support Nixon to do this, XRP ledgers is institution protocol. So every president, they change the financial system, and their family control our asset. You see, XRP simply is Bimbo, and they collusion with Elon Musk, NASA, and Tesla and the Starlink. We don't need to use their satellite. We don't use them. We don't even need the XRP because ledger is one system at discovery. Okay, it's not the layer. They stolen. Investor. I don't think we were ever supposed to holding the cryptocurrency in first, because cryptocurrency is still lots of criminal. Coinbase, they changed the soup, don't change the medicine, and the Islandnet, Solana, lots of bullshit, Ripple, yeah. And now that's why they have all the Treasury Department, FBI, and all of the Republican Congress. You see, they talk nothing. They are just the show, play the game. But nobody can know me. No, I chose by God. So I see through those bullshit Congress, the World Congress, with dissolving those of Congress. Okay. Legitimacy is once in a lifetime opportunity. A lot of people are going to incredible wealthy because of tiny accident. But exactly what? But this is a speculator, you know what I mean? The Trump family becomes extremely wealthy behind those scenes, you know what I mean? And the world changed again. So always never gonna stop. And I already see in my when the user system, I'm tired to see those bullshit, I see everything in my life already. Nobody can deception on me. Give me a break, And the World Bank, the CEO, every World Bank CEO, you see the stock market in their account, okay? We can check the World Bank CEO, okay? How much they hold on the stock market. SEC supposed to have a record. If SEC no have a record, they are disqualified SEC. Okay, SEC chairman, I warn you. And 3 Supreme Court judge, I'm send you a warning, okay? So we want to see your stock account now. SEC chairman, Federal Reserve Bank chairman, all those years. Okay, so SEC not waiting for the Congress to act on the crypto regulation. She is basically saying the agency can accomplish a lot without waiting for lawmaker, and they want to keep the pushing forward without the Congress approval, and they want to get a ton of the groundwork later right now. So actually because of the time around, we got this PRO crypto SEC. So we see the SEC how to regulate the crypto, Those criminal is disappear. Where is the money now? The more thing SEC, and now they only can rely on traditional SWIFT banking system to trace the money. Without this, they want to take place, then you cannot trace money at all. Your money will disappear. Most people will disappear the money, okay? But some people, they will, of course, because like Trump's son, he want to make a profit for that. We cannot allow this happen. SEC can lock in place before this bigger law, do the better everything is positioned. I think this means everything is going to happen sooner or people expect. So the whole timeline shift again. Oh my God. So the SEC want to open crypto up, retail investor. So let me play the clip. Oh my God. So instruct the Department of Labor. Okay, instruct Department of Labor. So they control the Department of Labor. So the SEC adjust their rule and the regulation, allow those of retirement account. You see, this is crazy, SEC adjust the rule, you see. The regulation allow those of retirement account to invest in private asset. If a government cannot guarantee your money, how private? If a private company they lost money, who gonna responsible? Don't make any sense. Congress, Senator, you are disqualified. Go ahead, I couldn't believe this world is doing like this, For the, all the, how much? 6,000 millions retirement in USA and rest of the world retirement will go down, and the people retirement insurance will go broke. Everything will die against humanity. Oh my God, what is this checklist look like? So, oh my God, I think Kitty is great. GD Yang is great to be here. Yang GD is great to be here. I think we have already started this process, opening private market, retail, and think about the way, okay, diversify, and professional managers, and no consistency, investing in friends. So I think we just continue with this work, appreciate. So as your approach is talk about some of the potential risk that you are thinking about, because certainly a lot of folk on Wall Street and elsewhere had been anticipate. Yeah, Wall Street have to anticipate World Economic Forum. Okay, those are bullshit now. And now the World Economic Forum chairman become BlackRock, pink. What is pink? See how they hold on the money. So, what is the risk asset retirement account? And also, legitimate concern. We have seen, of course, this is in the public market and dominated by the several large companies. Now all the private or individual is dominated by the several large private company. And those companies are waiting longer to go public. So no government now, our world, no government, absolutely no government, no Congress. It's in private company. Who took stolen our money? We to check all of those, those of World Bank CEO in those decade, 30 years, 40 years, you see, 50 years, and Federal Reserve Bank and Treasury Department. Those are bullshit, those are Treasury Department, those are people, So you see, Biden time is the Treasury Department investment in the theater. They lost money in theater. Theater gain money. Now how they sweet money, and nobody talk about it. All the congressmen, senator, they hiding something. They are not qualified. Entire congressman is not qualified. I'm very sad for this, for our world people. People no bread, the kids starving. That's the reason. That's the reason. And those riches, small riches, and the people, and inflation, most important inflation, all the people in the world, entire world, we have to pay the money to the Microsoft, to the NVIDIA, to the Trump family, to those, XRP. We pay the price, but nobody take care of our account. They stolen everything. You see, and without a trace. And this has happened crypto years ago. So you see SPF, those are the Harvard, those are, the parents in Harvard, and they stolen SPF, how much in just one day, you see, with crypto, SPF platform. And they don't want to talk about that. The senator, I'm shame on you. The Supreme Court judge, I'm shame. President administration, I'm shame, okay? I'm shame for you. And Trump, son, I'm shame on you. I'm shame. Realize deserve first moment. So I have saw my witness. They move the money because I signed agreement in the European and becomes a euro. I see my witness becomes have euro. I am witness, okay? I signed all the banking agreement with my passport in American embassy. But American embassy, they didn't know what I'm doing. It's sad, The Korea exchange is one of massive transfer. Oh, Korea Bitcoin, is fair. Also fair, what I mean? Because maybe those, that's why Korea former president, Jin Jianxi, those, first wife involved those stock, what I mean? So they got arrested for this, you see. Even Korea, because they stole the money from those cryptocurrency, that kind of thing. Even those, you see, those South Korea president, he was have speak in U.S. Congress. You see how involved those Congress people. I'm shame. Stupid, And now, but Korea people is very strong, They not allowed any president is it's a corruption. But America, USA is the world most corruption government in the world now. So that's why we are suffering, because I handled some of the Federal Reserve Bank agreement. See, and those World Bank, you see, how corrupt. Now why World Bank CEO don't say nothing? Stupid. United Nations, okay, it's powerless. Why? Because those are bullshit. Those are world government Congress, okay? And people in suffering, and kids in starving. They have no heart, even more action, because I don't know. I give my last break to them. The rich, even the most rich people stole my last break. The last break. I can't survive. Those rich people stole my last break. It's heartless, So I cannot keep silent anymore. Because not only me, I'm suffering. It's million people in suffer. Because those government, corrupt government, president all over the world. XRP, like they are obsessed. Think one, the price really start and moving. And of course, XRP also concerned about those, NVIDIA, Microsoft, those, however, those bullshit, iPhone, those, IBM, those, quantum, they have stolen my idea. Of course, I know everything, of course, later, So formal counting out Korea, maybe they are already positioned ahead, getting everywhere ready to watch the Mackey's wonder. Where did XRP even come from? So let me play the title at XRP Braid. Got an amazing job, creating. I asked him, for me it's not amazing because I have experience, too much experience. It's bullshit. So he was one of the show. The guy was literally treating nice and fighting the case in court. He didn't even know the guy's Ripple original. He was the star his community, and his thought was the injustice his community. So I think one of the things is crypto has added invest in general the idea. So what is CBDC now? Okay, Tesla, yeah. So look at Tesla, occupied, monopoly. Also, control all the government in USA, even the Supreme Court, Palantir, yeah. Tesla, Palantir, they control the US government now because army, So their stock, we call them meme stock. So Trump family, they now all investment. Those are Congress people, they have hold on the rich. And also Oracle, I'm Oracle, they all married to the Chinese spy, Oracle, those are people, And some of the funds were from the Chinese, Oracle, Oracle is married to the Chinese spy, And Facebook metaverse, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg is married to the Chinese spy. Whatever, those are high tech. They involve collusion. And those are NVIDIA, also. NVIDIA fund, major fund is from the Chinese, mainland China, CCP, however. They involve everything, And now they use XRP to what? To the BRIC. So BRIC with a China major player, China and what is this? Russia, will be use XRP. Okay, let make a deal with that. So Larry Ellis and those, blockchain. No. Those, what is? BlackRock will hold on those, like was Larry Ping, Larry Ping, whatever. BlackRock CEO is now the World Economic Forum. Yeah. So break down the trust. They are money player, So they can be just passionate about the crypto community. Same lasting power, Bitcoin. So freaking wrong. How long they were played. XRP still the number 3 token, however. So that a value in community house, however. So that's how they Trump administration the plan. We already see the truth, completely no. So even the manufactured by the Wall Street PR machine, public relationship PR machine. So same machine behind the Bitcoin, and the net, Solana. So just how things always been done. The world, you see, something else starting to the game. We cannot allow those of those of dominate, those of stolen our retirement money, insurance, keep as insurance, those are bullshit, insurance company, stole the money from people. And health system, you see, health system. So why Trump now want to hire the labor department in, the control health labor department also, but he's a brainless, Trump administration is brainless, all the brainless people. I honestly don't know the Michael Novogratz just doesn't understand what's about to happen. Deliberate, we cannot continue those of, see those of people pray in our background, pray those money, pray our money in their pocket, okay? So pray the dumb. So because you can't see the completely new financial system coming together, when everything already being in the motion, so in front of your face, now it's in front of your face. You have to be so blind, the Bitcoin. Yeah, those are people. No secret. They play the game in public media. They buy the media already. So that's why, even the internet, those are. I get sick with the, Elon Musk, satellite also. Hold on, they manipulate everyone. They stolen every money from the bank, They stolen our money from the street. So cryptocurrency is going to be the real value move to the future. No, I don't think so. We need to have a two standard, okay? And we need to follow the people choice. We cannot monopoly by the XRP. Sorry for that, okay? We can't trust the XRP now. But we can use XRP with the pilot program, but not now. So, but we cannot allow Trump administration play those low, no way. So that's exactly how XRP is going to replace Bitcoin. See, just a matter of time. We cannot allow those Congress, we can dissolving all the Congress in the world. No Congress now, no Supreme Court now, no Justice Department now. It's all the bullshit. Now we talk about what is XRP. XRP is not controlled by government. It's like a private company, So XRP never for retail. And so government need to have give the license. So Google planning to ban of the crypto wallet from the app store unless they have a founder license here. So they have doing around the AML and KYC requirement. I keep talking about these things. If using wallet skip a KYC or AML compliance, there's good chance it's going to vanish license. The same story exchange, is some exchange actually black and it's not doing KYC AML. So if you got assets sitting there in the platform, don't be surprised if they disappear along with the exchange. So looking at a major bottleneck is the crypto is talking about the 99% potential disappear. Regulation really kicking. And this is early days. It's still XRP is still very early days. So but it's already starting to happen. But let's skip the preview and leading the way next few months. So you gotta to protect your crypto. Grab a cold wallet, store, and everything there. I always tell people, if you are not the serious, listen, go with ledgers. Personally, use both wallet. Well, exactly the reason. So Ripple isn't just knocking on the door anymore. They are sitting right inside the control move of the global finance. So I stumbled across the trade and the jaw literally dropped. We are talking about the partnership. I just flipped entirely game. So Ripple and Ethernet is just shook hand with the just shook hand, and honestly, this is kind of move make you go, holy crap! So actually happened with Ethernet. They are basically your golden tickets. Ethernet is basically your golden tickets into the SWIFT territory. Ethernet is the golden ticket for SWIFT territory. So you know SWIFT, right? It's ancient clunky system. It's running global payment forever. So Ethernet is just handed Ripple the key to the kingdom. So we are talking about directly access SWIFT ISO 2022. SWIFT ISO 2022 is Geddes. Over 800 banks in the and the central bank isn't some side or door. So this is walking through the front of entrance. You know, it's like from the entrance. You on the place, but wait. They have literally woven DTO, so fabricate payment safe. So Ethernet payment safe is now powered Ripple tech, and I mean those are painful 3-5 days SWIFT transfer. They just got a nuke, so instantly settlement Ethernet. So the older system looked like sending messages by the carrier pigeon. And here's where my mind gets wrong is Ripple isn't just playing the payment sandbox anymore. They are in big league now. Rubbing shoulder CBDC. Rubbing shoulder with CBDC architect. Whispering in the policymaker ears, hanging out with World Economic Forum. Power lunch. They are not just adapting the mutual finance. They are writing the damn blueprint. This isn't maybe someday story anymore. It's remember when everyone used to say one day Ripple might replace the SWIFT. Well, surprise, it's not coming, it's here. So now it's like a Ripple will replace SWIFT. A lossy route, so we will entirely change all the history, all the banking system. We talk about Ripple. Perfect. So train didn't just leave the station. It's already halfway destination. So BNY Mellon is just signed up with the open EDM, add-on investment managers, custodian, and the tokenized Treasury bill in U.S. Treasury fund. So we're watching also Tradified DEFI shake hand is real time. But hold on, what else open idiot and the planning around with? So lots of change. You know, who gonna lose money? Which bank will lose money? Which bank will? They must have a record. this must be have the trace. Okay, even the system where exchange, I know, because when I promote internet and with my eyes, after 2000, like oh, maybe 9, okay, or 21 years, yeah. I see my witness with the Euro system. Yeah, Euro system, you see. It's my witness. I'm the witness with Euro. Because before that, before 2009, global finance system only $1. But maybe European, especially European Union, no. So everything they have planned for early days, see, and will entirely change the global scape, global financial scape, So it's very serious now. So because I'm doing a finance system, and I was power attorney Franklin Templeton, and after I signed the agreement with some of the European very important government bank, and everything is sweet, So that's how important the moment. Yeah. But at that moment, I was make many people rich. It's not myself, because I didn't know what's going on with the whole picture. It's very important you see the whole picture, then part. So I am a witness with the people get riches because the Euro system. Okay. That's how especially I promote internet in 1995. So all the power suite, I just see the part of, but of course my major role is a coordinator with different level of government. So I have most important work for make things happen, but the rest of doesn't protect me, because they do you know what's this? Those are lawmaker, those are everything system is very complicated, especially tax, IRS, internal revenue service.